You ever been around a really little kid when they're opening presents? And sometimes, like a toddler, they're super excited about the packaging, like the wrapping and the box, and could care less about the present. And I think sometimes humans, we're like that in other ways too. Sometimes we care more about the package than the real gift. And we're going to see that play out today in 5-minute devotional in John chapter 4. We're going to be at verse 43 to the end of the chapter. After 2 days, he departed for Galilee. That's Jesus. For Jesus himself had testified that a prophet has no honor in his own hometown. So when he came to Galilee, the Galileans welcomed him, having seen all that he had done in Jerusalem at the feast, for they too had gone to the feast. So he came again to Cana in Galilee, where he had made water into wine. And at Capernaum there was an official, whose son was ill. When this man heard that Jesus had come from Judea to Galilee, he went to him and asked him to come down and heal his son, for he is at the point of death. So Jesus said to him, "Unless you see signs and wonders, you will not believe." The official said to him, "Sir, come down before my child dies." Jesus said to him, "Go, your son will live." The man believed the word that Jesus spoke to him and went on his way. As he was going down, his servants met him and told him that his son was recovering. So he asked them the hour when he began to get better, and they said to him, "Yesterday, at the 7th hour, the fever left him." The father knew that that was the hour when Jesus had said to him, "Your son will live." And he himself believed, and all his household. This was now the second sign that Jesus did when he had come from Judea and Galilee. So, John's talking about signs again. Now, signs are tricky because what does Jesus want out of the signs? He wants people to be pointing to him. But sometimes we get obsessed with the signs themselves. So, that's where this statement comes from that you may have picked up on in this passage that at first seems harsh. When Jesus says, "Unless you see signs and wonders, you will not believe." Now, the you there is plural. They have a plural you in their language. That's a y'all. So he's not just talking to the official. He's talking to the crowd that would gather around. He's like, unless you people see signs and wonders, it's like you are just looking to have a spectacle. You're just looking for what's going to look really flashy, like me doing some great healing. But look, that's not the point. So the prize of the Christian life is Jesus himself, not just what Jesus or God can do for us, which is good. God can do a lot of great stuff for us, but the real thing is he himself. We don't want to be obsessed with the packaging and miss the gift. And this is what Jesus was wanting to not happen with this crowd of people. And he's going to be kind of battling this for the rest of the gospel, is people coming to him and missing the point. And he's like, you guys, don't just come for the signs, come for the real deal. So instead of going with the official, he just sends the guy and says, okay, just go. Your son's healed. This whole crowd, nobody needs to see it. It's happened. And what's wonderful is the man believes him, goes on his way. Whatever sign that he had previously had to know that Jesus was the person to come to, he believed enough to actually trust what Jesus said. And that's the kind of thing that Jesus is wanting. So, we also might note that the last person that Jesus interacted with, that we spent several times talking about, this Samaritan woman at the well, she was like kind of lowest of the low, outcast of a people that were despised by Jesus' people. And he spent time with and interacted with and gave a lot of attention to her, and now he's interacting with someone who is very important in their society. So he's spanning everybody, the very important to the outcasts, and he's healing all of them when they come to him. And so this was now the second sign, and we're going to have a bunch more.